teachers, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, we talk everything special education. If that interests you, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe. Today, we're diving into the fascinating topic of individual learning styles in special education. Join me as we explore the importance of recognizing and especially accommodating diverse learning needs. Go ahead and comment below what kind of learning style you personally have or what you see the most in your classroom. Tip number 1, recognizing diverse learning styles. In special education, it's crucial to understand that each student has their own unique way of learning. Some may excel with visual aids, while others thrive with hands-on activities or auditory instructions. Take the time to observe, assess each student's preferred learning style. Here are some of the most common recognized learning styles. The first is visual learners. Visual learners prefer to process information through visual aids such as diagrams, charts, maps, videos, and images. The next is auditory learners. Auditory learners learn best through listening. They prefer spoken explanations, lectures, discussions, and audio recordings. The next is kinesthetic learners. Kinesthetic learners learn best through hands-on experiences and physical activities. They prefer to learn by doing and engaging in interactive tasks. The next is reading and writing learners. Reading and writing learners prefer to process information through reading, and you guessed it, through writing. They learn best through written text, note-taking, and written assignments. Next, we have logical and mathematical learners. These kind of learners excel in logical reasoning and problem solving. They prefer to analyze information, identify patterns, and use deductive reasoning. Then we have social learners. I might be a social learner. Social learners thrive in group settings and prefer to learn through interactions with others. They enjoy collaborative activities, discussions, and group projects. Then we have solitary learners. These type of learners prefer to learn individually and in solitude. They may excel in research projects and reflective activities. There's a lot of these. Next, we have verbal learners. Verbal learners learn best through spoken words and written words. They prefer verbal explanations, storytelling, and written materials such as books, articles, and essays. Then we have nonverbal learners. Nonverbal learners rely on nonverbal communication cues such as body language, facial expressions, and gestures to understand information and to express themselves. It's so important for educators to recognize and accommodate these different learning styles to create inclusive and effective learning environments for all students. So that was the first tip, if you believe it or not. The second tip is to customize instructional approaches. Once you've identified the learning styles of your students, tailor your teachings and strategies to meet their individual needs. Use a mixture of visual, auditory, and kinesthetic and tactile methods to present information and engage students in a learning process. That tip was a lot shorter than the first one. Now we're moving on to tip number 3, which is offer flexible learning options. Provide students with choices and alternatives to demonstrate their understanding of concepts. Offer a variety of assignments, projects, and assessments that cater to different learning styles and preferences. Tip number 4 is foster a supportive learning environment. Create a safe and inclusive classroom where students feel comfortable expressing their needs and seeking assistance when necessary. This one's really important. Encourage collaboration and peer support to enhance learning experiences for everyone. By recognizing diverse learning styles, customizing instructional approaches, offering flexible learning options, and fostering a supportive environment, you can create a classroom where every student has the opportunity to thrive. Together, let's make sure to celebrate the uniqueness of each learner and empower them to reach their full potential. As special education teachers, a lot of us think about making accommodations and modifications for students' different abilities and needs, but a lot of times we forget about what type of learners you actually have in your classroom. So coming up with lessons for different learning styles is also a way that you can accommodate for your students and create a more inclusive environment. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. If you're looking for some free resources, as always, they are linked in the description of this video. Also, I have a bunch of activities available in my TPT shop for your special education classroom. My store is called Activiteacher. Thanks again for watching. I hope you have a fantastic week. Happy teaching!